Hey everyone, welcome back to Filomena Jack Studio. We're at vlog number 14, but I think I'm going to rename this series just Art Chat. Maybe we'll get more clicks if I just say Art Chat. The last few days have been full of all kinds of artist ups and downs, which is typical. On Sunday, I vended at the Rochester Brainery's Brainery Bazaar. It was really great. There were about 11 of us artisans, and everyone had handmade work, which I prefer. And the space is really beautiful. I'm going to be up there on this Thursday teaching a sewing class. That's exciting. I like teaching that class. I taught a class last night in Elmira, a painting class as well. But let me backtrack. So on Sunday at the Brainery Bazaar, again, a really beautiful space. It was a little bit tight with that many artisans in the building, but I just didn't do well. I sold 2 pieces, and I just couldn't get people to pause long enough at my booth. I had beautiful stuff, really colorful. I was the only person painting there. There was another person who was doing calligraphy on canvas, but not really a painter, I just couldn't get people to stop, and I think it was that my setup is just too congested with too many things. I only had 6 feet of table space, and I used the space underneath the table as well because I couldn't spread out. And again, I just couldn't get people to stop, really. I was engaging. I always sketch while I'm at these things, so I like seeing other artists work, so that's what I do. Plus, it cuts down on some of my anxiety about having to chat with people. But I've decided I'm going to work on some minimalism. As you can see from my backdrop, I don't do minimalism. This tree that I'm in front of is 12 feet tall and maybe I don't know, 4 or 5 feet wide. We've had to reconfigure our house so we can get this huge tree in here, and I love it. And that's what I like. More is more. Once you put some glitter on it, put some more glitter on it. But I don't think that serves me well in the art display world. So I'm going to reconfigure, and I'm excited about that. If you have any suggestions for how you like to see art displayed, send me a comment, and I'd love to brainstorm together with other people. So one good thing that did come out of that, I got a custom piece ordered by another artisan. So that's great. I'm going to be helping someone out doing some branding and some graphic design, and I'll talk a lot more about that in another video once I get something I can actually show you. So those are the thoughts on that. Last night at the Steele Memorial Library, the painting class I proctored was great. So that was an artist high last night. We worked on funky, folk arty, impressionistic pineapples, and what I was really hoping I got across to the class was it wasn't about making a pineapple. It was about moving color and moving paint and feeling free. And something I like to say and remind myself, I like to say to students is don't be negative, because if you're negative, it's going to travel down your arm, into your paintbrush, into your paint, onto your canvas. So hearing people say, oh, it doesn't look so good, or this or that, none of that matters. The fact is we're there just to move color around and have a good time. So hopefully some of my students will come back. I think the next time we're going to do something along the lines of this pear. I also, just this morning, thought about developing a class for 171 Cedar Arts doing my funky cupcakes. I realized if I break it down into the right number of steps, it can be something that a lot of people can accomplish, even if they haven't painted a lot. Some of the things I want to point out here on the tree, I have my lady here, and on the back it says, be the peace that you seek. So basically that's my life philosophy. Basically, if you do your best to live a peaceful life, peace will find you, and that's my goal. And then this is one of my favorites. This is my little Andy Warhol with his little turtleneck, and on the back it says, Andy Warhol loves you. I believe that, right? Sure, why not? So I guess that's all I have to say for today. I wish you a merry everything and a happy everything. And thanks for subscribing. We're still at 16. It would be super cool to get to 20. Maybe Santa can bring me 4 more subscribers. Thanks, Santa. I've been a good girl mostly. That's all I have for now. Cheers.